Hey guys, what's going on? So tonight we're doing something a little bit different. I'm wearing gold only because tonight I'm talking with my favorite mother-daughter duo from TLC Smothered, and they wear blue hair. So if they're gonna do a little bit of color, I want to do a little bit of color. I'm following the pattern and I did gold. Guys, right now we're waiting for Sunhe and Angelica to enter in the room. So they should be coming in any minute. Lily, did they get married? Ooh, not that I know of. I feel like that would have been on Smothered. They're not going to get married before they have the chance to do like a spin-off or another season, have it premiere. Let's see. Guys, they should be entering the room any minute. Hi guys, welcome in. Hi Laurel, hi Lily, hi Crystal, hi Rose. I changed my shirt. I did it for Angelica and Sunhe. They love color, so I wanted to do something different, and yeah, normally I do black. Thanks for noticing, Rose. I appreciate it. I hope you also know that rosé is my favorite. So they should be on any minute, guys. All right, I just asked them to make sure that they're not having trouble logging on. Hi, Jamal. Hi, Bobby. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Loren. Guys, welcome in. We have 19 in the room to start. They should be coming on any moment. Let's see where they're at. Thank you guys for your patience. They should be calling in any minute. It's 5:03. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But guys, I do have the list of full questions here for you. For Sunhe and Angelica, I am ready to go. We're not playing today. 20 people in the room. Ah! It's just my phone, no big deal. I'm a little bit of a klutz, guys, if you don't know that about me. All right, guys, any minute. Let me see where they're at. Let me pick up this phone and find out. Crystal, the bathwater. Zelda, glad you're covering Smothered. Thank you. So fancy in your shirt. Thank you, Stephanie. Guys, I'm asking them right now if they're having troubles. Let's see. Thank you guys for bearing with me. Yes, they're coming on. They're trying to figure it out right now, but I guess it should be just a second. Hi, Kim. Everybody's going to be like, guys, it's so annoying. Adam, you say hi to everybody at the beginning of your video. Yeah, well, guess what? They were in the video. They weren't watching it after. They were here live. So I'm going to acknowledge who's here live. Happily ever after. Yes, I love that. The other way. Pillow talk. I love it all. Hi, Adam. I thought you changed your shirt for me. It would be neat. Instead of clothespins on your ear, change your shirt to different color every time someone gives you a super chat or sticker. You know what's so funny, Carmen? My mom actually mentioned that she saw your comment, and she said, you should change your shirt because people are asking you in your comments. So technically, it was partially because of you. I also did it for Sunhe and Angelica, but Carmen, you played a role in this too. Mom called me because of you, so you're making an impact with your comments. I'll say that. Thanks, Kim. Guys, where is Sunhe and Angelica? Guys, maybe until then, I'll bring people on if you guys want, because I'm sure they're just trying to figure it out. If you guys have questions, maybe you'll call in and ask questions until Sunhe and Angelica come in the room. I just dropped the link below, so if you guys want to, you're more than welcome to call in and ask questions. I'll answer before they come in. Straight here. Hi, ladies. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for joining me. Wow, you guys do not look like you're going through a pandemic at all.
Oh, that's
Thank you.
Karen, what that can do for us.
Wow. Well, again, thank you again, ladies, so much for joining. You guys are so awesome. I really appreciate it. I appreciate your time. I know I promised I would only keep a few minutes of your time, so I'll dive right in. And I just want to start off by saying you guys are my favorite on Smothered, and I love watching you guys grow this season. It is so much fun, and I feel like we're really there with you. My mom and I are smothered with you.
Oh,
Thank you.
That's so
Thank
sweet.
You so much. Yes.
Of course. Of course. So, Sunhe and Angelica, you guys are in Vegas. Oh, is there a little bit of an echo?
It may be our house.
it may be the house. Yeah.
Is it the house? Oh, okay. That's okay.
We could go.
So you guys are. Now we have a new baby, Amara.
Yes. Oh my
How's
God.
that going?
What's that?
I said, how's that going?
Thanks.
We're a new mother and grandmother.
Yes, we are. I'm so glad that my mom has been here with me helping. She's helped tremendously because being a new mom is very, very hard. I'm going to go out and say it. I don't care because I'm being real. This is hard.
Not for me though. I'm having the most fun ever. Loving every second of the opportunity of being her grandma.
Oh,
You know what? I feel like we all expected that from you.
Really?
Yes, we knew you would be the best grandma. It's actually, don't you say, I don't want to mess this up, isn't it Gamma?
Gamma.
Gamma.
Yes.
I thought so.
Gamma.
And also, you're such a good Gamma. Didn't you have a big hand in naming Amara?
Yes, I named Amara, and I'm so glad that Angelica and Jason were okay with the name, that I choose the name. They were both okay with it. And then when they found out about the name, they loved it.
Mm-hmm.
It has great meaning. It wasn't just a name being picked.
Right.
It was a great thought that I put into the name choosing. And I'm so happy that they love the name just as much.
Did you pick it because it means shooting star in Arabic? Was that the exact reason?
The exact reason I wanted more of an A name for Angelica and a J for Jason. So she's my little AJ, basically.
Aww. And how do you... Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so it's a little bit of Angelica and a little bit of Jason. We are so lucky to have both of them in Amara. So
Yeah.
Aw. How do you say Amara's middle name?
JL.
JL. Amara JL.
She was
Wow.
a great warrior, a fighter. She saved Israel, and that means a great deal to us.
Yes.
She has a... Yeah, and not even... No, and that's all amazing, but also when she walks in a party and you have her name on the list, Amara JL. Like, that's sophisticated. You guys did well.
Thank
Thanks,
you. I'm
Mom.
glad you like it.
So with that being said, obviously, congratulations to you both for being a new grandma and a new mother. We just had a baby during the pandemic. How is that going?
Well, we are not taking the baby anywhere. In fact, if we go somewhere to do an errand together, we keep the baby in the vehicle. One of us stays in the car.
Yes.
So she's
Okay.
experience of running in the vehicle, but we don't take her outside other than the doctor's appointments that she has appointed for her.
Right. She stays in the car seat, and I think she actually likes it because she sleeps most of the time. So that makes it a little bit easier to, take her around when we're doing errands. We don't want to, keep her home all the time.
Right.
She needs that, what is it? Vitamin D? Vitamin K? What is it? The vitamin?
Vitamin? Yeah, I think it's D. I was going to say C, but no, that's orange juice. That's my Sunday brunch. Wrong one.
Yeah, so we're exposing her little by little, but definitely not going to be taking her to restaurants or anything like that.
We haven't really had any friends to come and see her as well, and they're dying to see her.
Yes.
But we've told them not right now.
Aww. Well, and I do want to say this is a little bit off topic, but it's something that I love about you both because you both, you guys dyed your hair blue together, and especially we're smothered. The name is a little funny in itself, but I have the best relationship with my mom. I think that's why I really appreciate the relationship that you both have. So I always come on my channel with a black shirt, and in honor of the blue hair, I wanted to bring a little bit of color today. So I brought gold for you guys. So yeah.
Like solid gold.
Yeah, I love that, Sunhe. Go ahead with it. So, okay, getting back to it, I don't want to get off base, but no. So finding out about Smothered, our first reaction when we found out that we were getting on season 1, what was that like for you guys?
You know what? For me personally, I thought we're not going to get picked. I wasn't even interested in being on the show. I didn't want to be on the show, but my little one here had to convince me to do the show with her.
She did not want to do it at all.
And then we got, and I thought, okay, now I believe it.
I honestly was more positive about the whole situation. I knew that my mom and I had a very, very special and unique relationship. And so I was positive that we would be casted.
She did.
Really
she was always positive. She said, no, Mom, we're going to get
We're going to get it.
God, it's like The Secret. You put out positive energy, you get it back. You manifested this.
And it was a very long process. It was over a year of interviewing, talking on the phone, Skyping, FaceTiming. It's a long process. So it's not just, oh, we pick you and we call it a day.
No.
It's a lot of getting to know each other on a more personal level, which I really enjoyed that.
Yes, that was really nice.
So then was it a little bit of an easier process then? Because you ladies have been on both seasons 1 and 2. Coming into season 2, did you find that to be a little bit easier to kind of, get started filming?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's, we schedule a time where we are both free or all of us involved, like far as Jason, and we coordinate those times together. And so then we know what days the film crew arrives in Vegas, and the next day we're filming right when they walk in. We're ready for them and prepared.
Wow, Sunhe, for someone who wasn't so excited about getting on board with this, you're like, oh yes, we know when production comes. We have our whole thing down.
Yes. Well, time is money, and I understand that. And, being a manager of a retail store, you always have to be prepared. And so it shows professionalism. It also shows that you value their time as well.
Yeah, I love that. All right. And then, going back to it, I know that but I believe you guys just did an interview. I'm sorry, there's a little bit of an echo on here. I don't know if you ladies can hear it, but I don't know where it's coming from.
Oh, it doesn't.
We hear you clearly.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So no, with that being said, you guys just did an interview. All of us are in the house now, right? Sunhe, Angelica, Jason.
We can't really talk about that.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Not yet.
That's totally fair. And respectfully, I don't want to cross any line, and I'm not trying to like
Oh, sure.
sneak anything in. No. Okay. So I did want to talk about a few things that when I announced that I had you ladies coming on, I had a lot of people who were super excited. But people had questions. Sunhe,
Yes. What kind of questions?
you're a shark.
I'm a shark. What do you mean?
Respectfully, with all due respect,
Uh-huh.
the questions came back and I had to go rewatch the episodes. But when you went to the divorce signing and you sat across the table and you had your own questions,
Yes. I had to have those questions. It was very real. I wanted to ask those questions from the beginning, and I did exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to ensure that Jason wasn't playing us around, and I also wanted to find out why his ex-wife-to-be was taking so long for the procedures to go through. She was dragging her feet just along with Jason, but come to find out, it was her that was dragging it. So we found a little more truth about what was going on.
Right.
did that at least, because we see Angelica in the confessionals and she says that I feel like at least my mom will have a little bit more of a peace of mind seeing her come in there and just admit that, you know, it was her prolonging the divorce. Did that make you feel a little bit better?
Oh, yes, it definitely did, because, you know, when you're in a relationship, you always kind of have,
Concerns.
yes, exactly, concerns, and you want to make sure that you're not just, you know, making these things up, or, you know, you're not just having negative thoughts about the relationship. You want to make sure that your concerns are valid and real. And so when Viviana said, you know, I really want to get divorced, then okay, so it's her, it wasn't Jason. Because in our minds, it was Jason who wasn't wanting to get divorced and we didn't know why. And so that really, really took everything off of my shoulders, because, okay, this guy does want to be with me. He's not just stringing me along.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow. And I couldn't even, I mean, the fact that both of you ladies sat there in the room, you had me on edge. Like I couldn't even imagine doing that. And they were both uncomfortable. It was their divorce.
For me, it's no big deal. For her, it was no big deal. It needed to be done because I wanted to reiterate to them by action, I meant business. And I think it was successful in relating that message to them that we meant business.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't really want to go, but while we were in there, I started seeing that it was good that we did show up, because
we saw some things and we were able to clarify a couple of things. One of the reveal was that Viviana and Jason still had an account together. Okay, you guys are separated or have been separated for many years, but you still have an account together? I didn't like that. That didn't mesh well with me at all.
That's fair. And a lot of people are asking, how involved is Jason's family? Do they have a son to their Jason?
Well, his mom, she's kind of a tough critic too. I don't know if it's like a mom thing or an Asian mom thing, but I'd say that she probably kind of mirrors my mom in certain aspects.
I think we're a lot alike.
There's a lot of similarities.
Yes.
Well, and then Sunhe, I have to ask you, after rewatching season 1 and season 2, obviously there are certain moments that you put yourself out there to protect your daughter. Going back, do you ever think that you went too far? Is there one situation that really stands out to you that you think that you went maybe too far? Or do you feel like, no, I stand behind every single scene. I did exactly what I felt like I should have done?
I did what I feel was right in that very moment, because nothing is rehearsed. It just happens.
Right.
And I was true to myself. I was true to Angelica in our relationship of trust, that I, no matter what, is going to look out for Angelica no matter what. So if people don't like it that I'm overprotective or I'm over motherly or whatever the definition of me is, I'm sorry. You disagree? I'm sorry. I'm going to still be me, and I'm going to protect my daughter no matter if she's 33 years old. She will always be my baby. So I'm going to look out for my number one, always.
Aw. Well, and then people, and if you can't answer this, you can totally squash it, but people wanted to know, now since you've become a gamma, do you feel like that's giving you sort of maybe different bond to Jason now that you have kind of that new connection with him?
You know, wow, that's a good question.
And if that's it for the season, we can save it for the season. Totally.
I think maybe we should save that for the season.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Let
Okay.
it reveal itself through the show.
That's fair. Okay, and then just before, I have like maybe 2 or 3 fan questions, if that's okay, just to end it off so I don't keep all of your time. But before I get to them, if there's one thing that we don't get to see about both of you ladies on camera, one thing that maybe we don't know about you that you would like to share with us or that comes to your head, is there anything?
I'm funny as hell.
She's very funny.
I love that.
I am so funny, and I could be extremely charming, but people don't see that on our show. It's very rare that they see me smile, because my role doesn't count for smiling. My role is protection, and they don't see that. So when they saw it the other night, they were in awe of that.
Did you catch the smothered nose vest?
No. And I was trying to get it too on the TV, and I was trying all day. I was like,
It is so funny. You can see all of our personalities through it, and it really allows us to really, really show who we are. So.
oh, so it's not just Brett who gets to see your lovable side. We all get to see it too.
Yeah, it's not only Brett that gets to see it. It's everyone, you know, our friends, our family. They see it. They know the true, real us as people and individuals. And they love us for who we are, because they know us. The people who sees us on our Smother show don't really get to see that.
Yeah, and you're playing to a niche market, of course. So everybody, of course, you're going to build up opinions, and that's what they're trying to do, right? That's the purpose of the show. So, of course, it's not going to be all about like your lovable personality. But with that being said, I will jump into these fun questions. Does Angelica still try to sneak out sometimes without saying goodbye?
Sometimes. Sometimes I do if I know my mom's busy and I just kind of just leave. So yes.
Sunhe, does she wait for you to take a bath and then she dips out?
We still kind of do that. It's our thing. So, you know, it's not like we're taking a bath as per se a definition of a bath. It's more like a dip. You just dip in for 5 minutes and get out.
If she's in the bathtub, yeah, I did. They did show me leaving while she was in the tub, but maybe she's in her room or she's still sleeping, or I don't know.
So you'll take the moments when she's not around, and that's when you'll sneak off.
Sometimes it's not an all the time thing. I mean, her and I have this, excuse me, have this this thing where if we're going somewhere, we need to know where each other are, because I kind of get a little bit freaked out. You know, I'm afraid someone's going to steal her away from me.
She's actually very protective of me. You know, she's always worried about me getting snapped, like snatched somewhere.
Snatched,
Did
yeah.
you turn back on your location services for your mom?
Maybe.
I hope so. Maybe we'll tune in. We'll see. We'll see, maybe. But no. I think that, I think that that's, I don't know. I don't think it's a bad thing. If my mom lived close enough to me, I think that she would totally turn on her location services too. But I did want to ask you also, do you still feel like you and Angelica should have been there for, and I think I asked you this in earlier questions, but this was a fan question. Sunhe, do you feel like still now today that it was appropriate to be there for Jason's divorce? Do you feel like Angelica could have done that by herself?
I'm sure Angelica could have done it by herself, but I felt the need to kind of have not a confrontation, but a clarity with his ex-wife to be. I wanted to ask her those questions that I asked, and I wanted to make sure that it was clarified that I had those concerns.
Oh, baby.
Aww.
Give me just a second.
Of course. Sunhe, that's okay. This next question's for you, so that's perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so Sunhe, our next question, fan question, was why were you so quick to offer to be a witness, but then so relaxed on your timeline? Do you feel like you had maybe an ulterior motive to like kind of stretch out this timeline a little bit?
I wanted to make sure that it was going to get done and that no one would change their mind. And because I didn't know what the contract pertained, I really wanted to read it before I signed it. That's one thing I've learned, is to read a contract before you sign it. And I liked having that control over when it was going to be completed.
But then what would your reaction have been if Jason said to you, this has nothing to do with you, this is just between me and my soon-to-be ex-wife? Like, how would you have reacted to that?
See, I don't believe that would have happened, though.
Because he knows his place with your guys' relationship.
He knows how I am, and yeah. He may not always agree, but he respects how I handle my business. And Angelica is my business. And for her to go on to another stage in a relationship with Jason, I just had to make sure that it was going to get signed, and that I wanted to make sure that I signed it.
And then may I ask, and I agree with you, and I think that's amazing, the fact that Jason has the respect for you to acknowledge that and give you that respect. That really is amazing. But then we see with other couples this season on Smothered, and I'm not going to name them, but obviously there's only so many, where the daughter is not so happy with maybe the mom's spouse. Did Angelica really vet Brett the same way that you've vetted Jason?
Oh, absolutely not. When Brett came into my life, and that's one of the things that we have in our relationship is, if, let's say, Angelica didn't like Brett for whatever reason, I would do my own investigating of getting to know them and then decide if I really want to be with them. But if Angelica was persistent about, I really don't like this guy, but I would have to ask her, like, why? And if those points are valid. So same vice versa with Angelica and with her so-called boyfriends or someone that she was dating or seeing. Yeah, we would do the same thing. Yeah. If that
like sisters.
And well, that person that we see needs to fit well into our life. And if they don't, then it was goodbye.
Yeah, we both have to approve, if you must, of the relationship.
Well, that's fair. I love that. Again, you guys are like sisters. My mom and I were like sisters too. No, I'm just kidding. But okay, before I let you guys go, again, we're approaching the time, so I don't want to keep you. And I hear Amara crying, so I'm gonna let you guys go. But before I do, Sunhe, do you still have the trust issues at all?
I still do.
Yeah.
I think I always will when it comes to Jason and his agendas, or I will always,
Would you say though that that's just for anyone? Could that just be anybody who maybe would have come into Angelica's life, or do you feel like Jason's really just earned that?
yes, with anyone that's going to be in Angelica's life, I'm always going to be suspicious. You know, is her happiness their number one priority? Her being involved in the relationship with them, is it valid enough for me to trust? I think no matter who it is, it's going to be that same suspicious behavior.
Yeah, if it's not Jason,
It'll be someone
it would
else.
be someone else. So it would be a Jason somewhere else. If his name was Brandon or Brian, he would still be a Jason.
Yeah, that was exactly my point. I was like, you know, is it, so maybe this might make Jason feel better if he watches it, that, you know, it's not just him. It could be anybody. It's just you have the standard for your daughter, and nobody's going to, you know, skate underneath the line. You're going to hold everybody accountable and make sure that you vet them before they're in your life and your daughter's life. That's a great mom. You have a great mom.
I know.
Thank you.
Thank you. She's all mine.
Of course. Well, ladies, thank you again so much, and I really appreciate you coming on. I'm going to have to catch that episode when my TV lets me, and I really, really, really hope, along with everybody watching, that we get to see you for a Smothered Season 3. You ladies are the best.
Oh, thank you so much, Adam.
Of course, and congratulations so much on being a Gamma and a mother.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's a blessing.
It really is.
Aw. All right, ladies, bye. Have a good night. Guys, how awesome was that? Sunhe and Angelica, they're so sweet, from TLC Smothered. So if you haven't seen it, you should go watch it. It's about the mother-daughter duos on there that really, they just take it to I guess a new level with their relationships. It's nothing weird per se, but it's just a higher level of friendship between a mother and a daughter. But guys, if I did miss you, I did want to say thank you so much, Caroline Pierce, for the super sticker. You're so sweet. I appreciate you. I didn't want to interrupt, and I'm so sorry. And thank you so much, Zelda. I really appreciate you for the super sticker. And also, guys, I did get a PayPal here. So, who is it from? Stephanie. Thank you so much for the PayPal, Stephanie. Guys, you guys were so awesome. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and the donations to support the channel. If you want to support our channel, thank you so much for the super stickers. We also have in the description below a PayPal link. You guys are the best. I think that it was amazing to have all of you guys in here, and thank you again. If you guys don't know already, I'm going to be on Sherelle's World on Thursday. We're going to be recapping the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So catch us there. And tomorrow's Super Bravo Tuesday, guys. 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Super Bravo Tuesday. I have a fun Bravo celebrity guest for you guys. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be a lot of fun. You guys don't want to miss it. You never want to miss Super Bravo Tuesday. Who am I kidding? But with that being said, guys, I'm never going to wear a shirt like this again, so you're welcome, and goodbye. Bye, guys. Have a great night, and I'll see you. Oh my God, guys, there's 50 in the room. Just kidding. I'm going to see you guys in less than 2 hours for 90 Day Fiancé. So just kidding. See you guys in less than 2 hours for 90 Day Fiancé. Not with this shirt, but see you guys soon. Except you, Jolene. Don't come to 90 Day Fiancé. Bye, Jolene.